Okay, but setting, this is my edit plus, so I will tell you later how to set up this in the coming session. First of all, we have to understand how to start Java coding and how Java is working, right? So we have to understand this. So this is my edit plus software. Any software you can any sorry tools you can use. So I will recommend you can use this edit plus for practice purpose. But how to do setting and how to download the JDK and all, we will learn in the coming session. Just here we are going to start how Java code is working and how Java application is working, right? So I'm going to create one class, and this class I can take any name. So I'm going to take this class name is Amazon. Okay, so I'll tell you. S- Got it right. So first of all, this is by default it is coming right in this edit plus. So this is Amazon. I took one class and just I'm going to save this. Just give me a second. I'll save this in any location. I will tell you how to do setup. Okay, in the coming session, just I want to give you overview how Java code is working and how Java application is working. Okay, if you will understand, then you can start your coding, right? If you don't know, then how you can start, where you have to write what the things, why we use the main method, this all the stuff we will discuss. Okay, I will remove this also. Okay, so when you are going to start any Java application or Java coding, right? So you can see I create one file, and this is your class name, and you can see what I have mentioned here, amazon.java. So file extension of Java is when you are creating any Java application or Java code, so file extension is .java. So this is called your source code. Just dot Java file means just you have done your codes, just you have done your coding. You did not compile, you did not execute. Your question is what do you meaning of compilation and what do you meaning of execution? Where is my Java pick basics Java? Okay, so this is like Java is working. So first of all, if you having the any Java code, so first of all in your system, one more thing I want to tell you. So first of all, this is my system, and if you will execute your Java code in your system, it will not work, right? So we have a one software that is called JDK software. Okay, Java Development Kit. Okay, so I will tell you how to download this JDK and all. So after downloading this JDK, you will get one exe file. Okay, let me download, or here it is not there. I will tell you later, okay, how to download this JDK. After installing the JDK, if you will go in the C folder, if you will go in the C folder programs, and you will get one folder that is called Java folder. So might be if you will join any company and someone will ask, can you can you start your work on your Java or Selenium? Okay, if you are working with Java with Selenium, so first you have to check Java is there in your system or not. If Java will not there, this code will not work. So Java people have developed one software that is called JDK software. Inside this JDK software, we have a compiler, we have a JRE, and we have a JVM. So once you will download this JDK, and once you will install this JDK, this all the software is by default there in your system. Got it right? So what is the step to execute Java code? The step to execute Java code is, first of all, if you are developing any application or any Java application or any code you are going to develop, right? So we having the .java, because if you will save this file in other extension, then Java and JDK and JVM is not able to understand this file, right? So you have to save this file in .java extension. Then JVM or JDK, JRE will understand your file. Okay, because you can save with any file, right? We having the many file extension. Got it, right? So first of all, your coding will start from your .java file. So this code is developed. Okay, this code is developed, but in Java you can see we having the another software here, that is called JRE compiler and JVM. This all this inbuilt software having the different work. Okay, so what is the work of compiler, JRE and JVM, we will learn. So what will happen, this is your uh, see, this code is only developed. I did not compile this code, I did not execute this code. This code is called source code. Okay, this code is called source code. The code having only .java file, only dot sorry, only .java, right? So this code is source code. I did not execute and compile this. So here little bit we have to understand. The question is why we use class keyword, and this is your class name. Everybody know. So when you are writing any code in Java, so we having the class keyword and we having the class name, and this is open curly braces and close curly braces, right? So your coding is going to start from here. Okay, the question is why we use this class keyword. Do you have any idea why we use this class keyword? Do you have any idea why we use this class keyword? Okay, so I will tell you why we use this class keyword. Okay, so I want to start my business. Okay, I want to start my business. Okay, so what I have to do? So be having the some requirement. So if I will go to my software company, they will tell you what is your requirement. That is called your business requirement. So why we use this class keyword? So I want to start my business. I want to start my business, online teaching stuff, and I want to start my own institute, right? So this is my business requirement. So so they will ask to you what is your institute name, right? So my institute name is Engineers Tech Hub. Engineers Tech Hub. Okay, and they will ask what the features are you looking for. So my features is, what I want to, develop my application, like inside this Engineers Tech Hub, be having the online live classes, be having the offline live classes, be having the self recording classes, right? These are the three requirement I having. Okay, this is my online classes, online live session. This is the first features I want to develop. Okay, and this is my offline offline live session, right? And this is my self recording, self learning learning session. I want to make one more feature that is only for the interview preparation session. So this is here another my requirement, and this is your features that is called your uh, this is for only for interview preparation. So this is what, this is your real time object, right? Everything real time object. This requirement I want to implement. I want to make one application, Java application, and one website. So how to represent this real world object into the programming world? See, everything is an object. This is the one example I have given you, Amazon. What is this? So when the Amazon people have started this business, they having the comes in the mind, I have to start my e-commerce business, right? So what is Amazon? Amazon is also what? Real world object. So the question is this, all this real world object, how to convert into the programming world? Programming world means we are going to do automation. Got it, right? Programming means what? Automation. This Amazon is automated, right? Everything is automated here. You should not go somewhere and you have to purchase the things, right? Just you can go and you can just do your all the whatever the product you want. Everything is automated, right? So when automation will come inside this picture, we having the programming. The question is how this real world object we will convert into the programming world. So I want to show you this all the real world object, right? Same computer, everything is your real world object. How to present into the programming world? So that's why we use this class keyword, right? So this class keyword, when you are going to develop any application or any real world object, if you want to present into the programming world, then we will use this class keyword. Okay, so again, Java is object oriented programming language. Just I want to tell you, you know, object oriented programming language will start from class keyword, right? But in object oriented programming language, they have given the principle, object oriented programming language principle, up principle. So see, if I will develop this application, or if you will, this application, so in this application we need security, right? Security, if this will not secure, we will lose our business, right? So we having the encapsulation concept. Here we will use inheritance concept. Okay, so this principle I'm not going to explore here, but I coming session we will learn a separate topic, what is the object oriented programming language. I will give you all the example over there. Okay, so don't worry about that. My question is here, just I what I want to learn here, how this Java code is working. So you should, I think you got some idea about of this, why we use class keyword. If you want to represent a real world object into the programming world, then we should go for that. Then that's why we are using this. you know you can see this is your real world object, net banking application, right? E-commerce, Redbird, IRCTC, Make My Trip. They have, this is all before the real world object we have converted into the programming world. Programming world means we having the automation. Got it, right? So that's why this class keyword, by using this class keyword, we will represent this real world object. Any real world object we will convert into the programming world, means if you want to do some automation. Okay, so here just we have written this block is called class block. Okay, this block is called class block, or you can tell class area. Got it, right? This block is called class block, and this block this is called your class area. Have I have started recording? Yeah. Okay, got it, right? So here what will happen, we will, I want to write something here. So question is what you will write as a class block or class area and class label. So you can tell class block or class area, or you can tell class level. Okay, so what we can write inside this? So I'm going to write something, system dot out dot println. I'm going to write something, system dot welcome to Ingenious Tech Hub. Got it, right? So the question will come. So again we are in this page only, we are in this page, just we are writing the code. Just we have created .java file and we are writing the code only, we did not compile it. So again your question is what is system, what is out, and what is println. Okay, so system is a inbuilt class, you know who is created, Java people has created, and out is a variable, and println is a method. So system is a class which is available in java.lang package. If you will go in the Java documentation, so we having the huge library for Java. Okay, so Java people have developed this and they have given to you, use this library. Got it, right? So system, you can see where is the system. So system is a class which is available in java.lang package. Package is nothing but folder. Okay, so I will teach you later what is the package. You can see system is a class, right? I will show you this implementation of system.out.println. You should not implement this. This is already implemented and they have given to us, and they will tell you, hey, you can use this. Got it, right? So this is your, I'll show you that code how they have developed this. You can see if you will go inside this java, be having the multiple package, and package is nothing but it is a folder. Okay, so where this system is available, system is available in java.lang package. And if you will search this system, sorry, if I will search in system, you can see now I'm going to search system, and so this is your implementation class. You can see system is a class and out is your variable. You can see out is your variable, and println is your, sorry, println is your method. Got it, right? So someone will ask what is system.out.println. So system is a class, out is a variable, and sorry, system is a class, out is a variable, and println is your method. So by using this print statement, we can print anything on the console. Got it, right? Now I am trying to compile this code. What is the job of compiler? See, so a stage 1, we are in the first stage. Second stage is your compiler. So now I'm going to compile this code. Okay, see, in edit plus I having the some shortcut here. If I will press control 1, it will compile my code. So what is the job of compiler? Your question is what is the job of compiler? You can see compiler is throwing some error. Okay, error, illegal startup type. So first I will tell you what is the job of compiler. Compiler job is, if you are writing any code, it will check the syntax of the code. If that syntax of the code is not means not correct, means writing the wrong code which is not applicable, that applicable for the java, then what will happen? Compiler will throw error. Until unless if you will not resolve the compile time error, you are not able to execute your code. Got it, right? So what is the job of compiler? Compiler will check the syntax of the code. You can see if I am writing something here, it will, before I was getting this error, that is the different error. You can see line number 5 we having the error, line number 6 we having the error, right? So the what is the job of compiler? Compiler job is it will check the syntax of the code. Means if, means whatever the code is only applicable for the java, it will compile, otherwise it will throw error. So this is the job of compiler. But the question is, this line of the code is correct. When I compile again this code, when I compile again this code, we are getting some error. Okay, have you learned Java before? Illegal start type. The question is why this error is coming. I want to print welcome to Engineers Tech Hub. How we can print this? Have you learned before Java before? Have you learned Java before? Okay, so I'll tell you. As a class block, we cannot write any logic. System.out.println is your logic. As a class block, we cannot write any logic. So how to write the logic? So for writing the logic, we have a one concept called method. Okay, what do you meaning of logic? Logic means here what the functionality having this application. Okay, one this is your business logic. Okay, what is the business logic? Business logic is registration page and login page. Again we having the mobile links. If I will go here, we having the many here. You can see how many this business logics are there. Amazon Prime Video, if you will go inside this, another application will be open, all the video movies and all. So this is called your business requirement. How this requirement you will convert into the programming world, and if you will write the code, so we cannot develop as a logic as a class block. So Java people have given one concept called, that is called method concept. Okay, that is called method concept. So I will tell you later what is the method. Just give me a few seconds. So don't understand this. I will tell you later. Registration page. So this is the one business logic I'm going to develop. Registration page. Okay, so I will tell you little bit about of a static and non-static. So just what you have to understand here, because the method is a separate topic. Okay, just what you have to understand, this is your static void, and this method is called user defined method which is developed by us, that is called user defined method. And what is a static void and all, just forget this. Just you have to understand, this is the user defined method. We cannot write the logic as a sorry, we cannot write the logic as a class block or class area or class level. So that's why we require the method concept. Okay, the question is, I think you got it. Why we require this method concept? Because we cannot write the logic as a class level. If you want to develop the logic as a class level, then we have to write the logic inside this method. So this method is called user defined method. I'm not going to tell you what is a static void and this. So I will tell you later. Just step by step we will learn the concept. So now I'm going to just uh, this is your registration page. Welcome to registration page. Okay, got it right. Welcome to registration page. Before I was trying to compile my code, but it I was not able to compile because we are getting here error we are getting, because this is not, we are getting here error. Why this error is, why we are getting this error? Because this is the system.out.println is your logic, and this logic we cannot write as a class label. So that's why we are getting error. Got it right? So what is the solution for that? Solution for, we have to create a method. Inside this method we will write this logic. Got it right? So now, before we were creating, we were getting the error. Now if I will compile this code, now we can see I am able to compile my code. If I will press Ctrl 1, I am able to compile my code. Okay, so what will happen when you will compile this code? I have completed second steps. When you will compile this code, then a JVM will create one dot class file. Your question is, what is dot class file? So what is the job of compiler? Compiler job is, it will check the syntax. If there is no error, no problem at all, it will execute and it will create dot class file. So what do you meaning of dot class file? So if I will go in the any, you can see this is your dot class file. I'm showing you different file. This is the different file. I need to check where it is. Okay, so this is your dot class file. So JVM JVM software is not able to understand my language. Whatever you are writing the code, the JVM software is not able to understand this code. So JVM only understand dot class file. Dot class file is nothing but it is a byte code or machine code which is able to understand the JVM. So what is the job of compiler? So compiler job is, first it will check the syntax of the code. After that, if there is no error, then it will create a dot class file. So dot class file only JVM is able to understand. Got it right? So that's why, this is the job of compiler, and the steps we have followed this. Okay, so my three steps is completed. Again I need to print my output on the console. Still we have to another steps are there. So in edit plus, this is edit plus tools. If you will press uh, control plus 1. This will compile the code. Compile the code. If you will press Control 2, it will execute the code. Okay, got it right? Compilation and execution. In Java, we have a two part. One is your compilation, one is your execution. Got it right? Execution. Got it right? So compilation and execution. I have compiled this code, but I am going to execute this code. If I will press Control 2, then again I am getting some error. You can see. Main method is not found in class Amazon. Please define the main method. Public static void main. Again the question will come, why this main method is required. Got it right? Why this main method is required. Okay, so I'll tell you one more thing. You will learn one more thing here. The problem is, when, see, this is your user defined method, and this is your sorry, this is your user defined method only. So again I'll go here. So what happened, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to this is your this is one second, this is my Java code. Okay, this is my Java code. Java code, I compile this code. I compile this code, then one file will be generated. That file is called dot class file. Okay, dot class file is generated. Dot class, dot class, sorry, dot class file is generated. Now compilation is done. Then what happened here, the problem is how it will interact with your JVM software. Okay, so I have shown you right here. In JDK, we have a JDK. Inside this JDK, we have a JRE. We have a compiler and JVM. What is the job of JRE? I will tell you later. Okay. So here compilation is done, and we have to understand. We have to. It will interact our code to Java Virtual Machine. Okay, Java Virtual Machine. Got it right? So this is one software which is created by the Java people, and after, if you will not interact with the JVM, it will not, your code will not execute. Got it right? So the question is how to interact with JVM. Got it right? This is the first question, how to interact with JVM. So I'll tell you, this is our JVM software. Okay, this is our JVM software. This is our JVM. Okay, so this is code how to interact with the JVM. This is the one software. So the JVM developer, the people who has developed the JVM, they have developed one logic here. Inside this JVM, one logic is there, that is your main method logic. Okay, main method logic. So what will happen while developing this JVM software? The JVM people who developed this JVM software, they were testing the code. Okay, they were testing the code, how it will interact with user, means our code, right? We are the developer, how it will interact with developer. Got it right? But you can see, today I have developed a static method. Tomorrow someone can develop the another non-static method, and parameterized method, non-parameterized method, right? Many methods types are there, but the JVM doesn't know no which method you are going to create. JVM doesn't know which method you are going to create, right? Users, as per the project requirement, we will create multiple types of the method, but JVM software doesn't know which type of the software you are going to create. Got it right? So while testing this guy, JVM people, they have developed one common method. Okay, inside this JVM, we have a one common method. Okay, so what the logic they have developed inside this JVM, if someone will execute this code, Java code, then JVM only search where is your main method. JVM doesn't care about of that what you have written here. Got it right? JVM only search where is your main method. Got it right? So that's why when we compile, when we execute this code, you can see here JVM is searching, hey, where is your main method? I don't know what you have written in your Java code. I know only where is your main method, then my control will come inside this your code. If main method is not there, it won't be execute. So main method not found in class Amazon. Please define the main method. Public static void. Got it right? So that's why we have a one inbuilt method that is called main method. Someone will ask why main method is required. Then you have to tell all the story. Why we are why while developing our Java application, JVM doesn't know which type of the method you are going to create, right? So that's why JVM people have developed one common method that is called main method. And the job of the main method is when you will write anything, so the job of this main method is it will interact to our code with JVM. This is the intermediator between JVM and developer or user. So we are the users. So this is your main method. Got it right? So this is the interact. It main method will interact to JVM to developer. Got it right? So that's why this main method is required. I will tell you coming session all this main method, what actually main method it is. Just we have to understand how this Java code is working. So I'm going to write here main method. So you can see be having the public accessibility modifier, a static. I'll tell you today some thing about a static void and main, and this is your parameter here. So this is your geo a string type of array, and this is your variable. Okay, this is your variable name. Okay, so this is the complete syntax of the method. How to create a method? This is your accessibility modifier. Accessibility modifier is optional. Non-accessibility modifier, I will tell you in the coming session because method having the separate topic. So from there we can learn all the things. This is your return type and this is your method name. Okay, this is your method name and this is your parameter. Okay. So coming session we will learn this how to create the method, but here we are going to understand how this Java code is working, what is the use of class keyword, why we required main method, and what is the system.out.println, and what is the user defined method and predefined method, right? So main method is your predefined method. So someone will ask what is the job of this, what is the job of this method or main method. So main method will interact with user with JVM. So now this is your main method. Okay, okay, this is our main method. When I will compile this code and when I will execute this code, you can see I'm getting only main is printed. Got it right? So what happened here, what happened here, your I will tell you one more question. See, so in Java we have a two types of the member. One is called your a static member and one is your non-static member. Got it right? The question is, you can see here main method is also a static. Got it right? Main method is a static. The question is why main method is a static. So I'll tell you right, in JVM software, if you having the a static member, JVM software is already provided the memory for a static member. Got it right? So that's why main method is a static. Here, why main method is a static? The question is, this is your interview question. Interviewer is always asking why main method is static. So your answer is JVM software. JVM software provided memory for all the static member automatically. You should not provide the external memory for any if you having the member as a static. Got it right? So JVM is already provided the memory for that. If you don't have a memory, then how your code will work? Got it right? So you can see I took this static. This is your basics. Okay, I will tell you where you can use in the real time this all the stuff. Okay, so if you are very good, if you are good in concept, in Java concept, you only defined your job here. 85%, 80, more than 80% companies looking for your programming, Java programming skill. Selenium will come later in the picture. They will ask you only Java. Yes. Do you have any question? Hello. Do you have any question? Okay. So the question is, here we having the static and non-static member, right? So a static member means JVM is only providing the memory for, JVM automatically will provide the memory for a static member. So that's why main method is a static. We should not provide any external memory. Please mute here. Please mute in your side. Okay, sorry for that. So now got it right. So here, so this JVM software, JVM and sorry, JVM, right? JVM. Okay, so JVM software is provided automatically memory for a static member. Okay, so but non-static member, if you having the non-static member, then we have to create an object. Then we are able to create a then we are able to provide the memory for non-static member. So this is the interview question. Interviewer will ask why main method is static. So your answer is, hey, this JVM software provided automatically memory for all this non-static member. What do you meaning of non-static sorry, static member? So we having the a static variable, we having the a static method. Okay, we having the static block. Okay, we having the a static. Okay, a static block. We having the main method. These are the sorry. These are the a static member. So when a static will come means JVM automatically provide the memory for a static member. That's why there is no need to create an object. Got it right? So that's why we required, that's why we having the static member. So what happened when I compile this code? So what happened when I execute this code? So only main method is executed. Got it right? When I execute, it's not properly correct. One second. So what happened? How this code is working? I'll tell you internally how this code will work. So when you will execute your code, so we will understand the control flow. Again, we will repeat the steps. So first steps while developing the application, this is your .java file. Okay, I compile this code, then what will happen? .class file will be generated. Got it right? .class file will be generated. Now what will happen? After creating this .class file, when I was trying to execute this code, when I press Control 2, it will interact to the JVM. This is our JVM is there. It will interact with JVM. JVM. Okay, it will interact to the JVM. Then what happened? JVM will search where is your main method. Okay, so then control will go and your control will enter inside this main method. Got it right? And method is executing from top to bottom, right? It will execute from top to bottom. Now this will execute and it was printing main, right? It is coming main only, right? But it is not printing this method, right? A static method. Again, the question is how it is printing, why it is printing only main, why it is not printing this a static method. So what happened when you execute your code, JVM will call main method. Got it right? JVM will call the main method. So main method logic will execute automatically. There is no need to call the method. So when you having the user defined main method, you should not call. But if you are creating this user defined method, you must be call. Okay, you must be call, otherwise it will not execute. Okay, so what happened, just I am going to call, just you have to remember, if you having the static method, you can call this method directly. This is called your method prototype. Okay, this complete stuff is called your method protocol. You can directly call this method. Got it right? So this is your static method. I'm not going to explore here a static method because method having the separate topic. Coming session I will teach you only method. Okay, I will explore this all the code, but here we will understand at least how this code is working. Then what will happen now, how this code will work. So again, this is your when dot class file will be executed. Then when we will execute, then JVM call this main method, then control will enter here. It will print main method here. Okay, it will print main method. Then control will go in the second line. Then it will search where is this registration page. It will go and search where is your registration page. Then it will enter in this block. This method block, it will print this again. In the last control will back to the main method only. Got it right? So this is the execution flow of this simple code. So here we can understand how this Java code is working. You can see now it is printing main and it is printing registration. One more thing I want to tell you. I was telling the method is executing from top to bottom. If I will call this method first here, so first it will execute this one, right? This method will execute. You can see what the output is coming now. Welcome registration is executed first, then it will execute it. Then when control will reach here, same thing. When control will reach here, when the control will reach in this line, then it will go and search where is this method. It will enter here, it will execute. Again it will come and it will execute here, right? Because until unless your control come back to the main method only in the last execution. Now this line is executed. So this is, today we will learn how Java code is working. Okay, so just I have given this some what we will learn today. Means what we having the session. So if you know the basics or whatever your levels, I don't care about that, but I'm going to start from the zero levels. And after learning this course, you can put 4 to 5 year of experience in your automation testing profile. What if if you will follow the same, if you will do the practice for the same, include be having the real time project demo interview and resume preparation, and be having the 100% placement. The people who is not serious, they did not get the job because I cannot do anything, right? I am asking, I have given you, food in front of you, prepared food, and you are not taking. This is not my mistakes, right? So many people having, they join the courses, after that they left in the middle. There is no communication. Even I try to reach over there, but they are not replying. In this scenario I cannot do anything. The people who is serious, be having the more, you can see last year, this year the people are not attending the interview because of this pandemic. They won't try to take risk, but many people are also switching the company. Even yesterday I got one news, one of my student, they switched the company. He is having the, second company, he switch. Okay, so all the people are getting the job. See, and one engineers take up group, one WhatsApp group is there, who already done the course, all the people are there. Okay, So if you will enroll my course, I will add to you also, and all are working. Okay, all are working in the different company. So you are the part of engineers take up family, and be support you until unless you will get the job. We are completely from different. Okay, so this is my target. I want to change something. The people are doing the business in the different way, but I want to change something. If you will are spending your time, if you are spending your money, then you have something, right? So all the people, and mostly people get the job as experience. See, this lady, she is from US and she got 4 offer letter, and she is having 9 year of experience. Got it, right? So first of all, you have to be very confident you are in the right place. Okay, and just follow me. I will take time. Why I am spending the more time? Because you having the very good knowledge. If I will go hurry worry, you are not able to do practice, your course will be over. After completing your course, you are not able to, you are not confident. Definitely. Got it, right? So I will start from Java from the scratch level. So what is the Java? Just I have given the overview of how this code is working. So why is Java? Okay, so Java programming language mainly designed for develop the internet application, means web application. But uh, it is not like that. But right now they are also enhancing the Java, be having the big competition with other language, and Java always there. Java is very secure language, very secure as compared to another language, even Python also. Mostly company, the product based company, they are using Java, they will use Java only because it is a very secure as compared to another programming language. Got it, right? So we know that I will teach you this all the stuff in the coming session. What we have learned today, all the things we have documented. See, this is your dot java file, dot class file, exe file. How, what is the JDK, what is the JRE, right? What is the class block, what is the main method block, what is the system.out.println. What we have learned in the practical today, I will give you the theory, and I will give you the recording session, I will give you the notes for every session. So you should not struggle to do revision, right? If you having the, might we want to revise your all the stuff, so you having the recording, you having the notes, proper notes. So you should not go anywhere. Just you can just follow me and spend the time, and you are very confident. Okay, so coming session we will discuss this. So your next session is your coming Friday, 9 p.m. So sorry, 8 a.m. 8 a.m. So